First and foremost, congratulations on your listing and also compliments for the new year.
Thank you so much. Compliments for the new year to and the entire Monomono team.
Thank you very much. Now, what does this mean for you to be recognized on a continental platform such as this?
Yeah, wow, it's fantastic. But it also means that no matter your background, where you come from, when you put your mind to it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you visualize it, you speak it, you become it, then the sky is the limit. For me, that's really what it means. You know, a few years ago, I got the revelation that the greatest battles to conquer are the ones from within. Once you believe that you can achieve greatness and you work on it, it is achievable.
Now, as you celebrate another great achievement in your life, which is being recognized and being part of this continental platform, what do you term as your greatest achievement to date?
That's a difficult one. I must say, when I saw this recognition, I was like, "Wow, this is the greatest." But upon reflection, a few years ago, I was inducted in the Namibian Hall of Fame in 2015, and then I was bestowed the CEO of the Year award by IPM, and also then being nominated as the Namibian Businesswoman of the Year in the category of government and community. But all this wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't gone to university. I think that was really the greatest achievement to date, because for me, it's not like any other person who was just finishing school and then you get to university. For me, I was the first one in my family. So it was really breaking that glass ceiling that was there. And probably, if I have to reflect, that would be the greatest achievement to date, because then it opened so many doors for me, and it opened so many doors, opened the door to me achieving my dreams.
Now, as you've mentioned, you've received an accolade for CEO of the Year award, and you are currently serving in your second term as CEO of the Motor Vehicle Accident Fund of Namibia. What are you most proud of, ma'am, since taking office as CEO?
Sorry, if you can just repeat that, you're breaking up.
All right. The question is, what are you most proud of since taking office as CEO?
Wow, quite a lot. I must say my tenure at the Motor Vehicle Accident Fund has been quite a rewarding one, personally and also as an organization. The highlight for me, what I'm really proud of, is the complete turnaround of the institution, to the extent that it is adding value to the lives of ordinary Namibians. You know, when I took over the company, it was still technically bankrupt. We're in a deficit. Financially, we've completely turned around the company, and now we are able to deliver the kind of service that every Namibian deserves, and we continue improving on our services. But not only that, the impact that we are making in the Namibian community, for me, I think that's something to be proud of. We're training doctors, we're training occupational therapists. We are making investments in areas that are really contributing to the upliftment of the country. But I think the part that people don't understand is that it doesn't take rocket science, but for me, it takes a group of young, passionate, young individuals who believe in the vision. It's ordinary Namibians, very young, but they believe in the vision of the MVA Fund, and that's how we are able to make a difference out there.
Very well. Now, obviously, in order for you to have accomplished all those accolades that you now hold, surely something must have motivated you. So let's talk about those, what motivates you on a daily basis.
Awesome. My friends think that I have OCD, but I think it's really that God-given daily opportunity for me to make a difference in the lives of people. And that's what motivates me, that every day I can wake up and impact people positively. That ignites me and it excites me. I'm a person who likes change a lot. Every day I wake up and I think, how can I improve on the challenges of yesterday? Or how can I improve on the achievements of yesterday? And that's what keeps me motivated. Just the thought that I can go out and make a difference, and this difference can actually make a positive impact in people's lives. That's what motivates me.
Thank you very much for that answer. Now, you've mentioned countless times that journalism has always been your passion, and this is because you are a trained and qualified journalist. Now, this is something that a lot of people also don't perhaps know. But how has journalism, the background in journalism, influenced the work that you do now?
Uh, you know, I think the most important or outstanding should I say, attribute of being a journalist is accountability. When you go through that training, you are accountable to the public. And being in the corporate, you are accountable to the organization that you're serving. You are accountable to the public, and you are also accountable to the shareholder. But also that innate nature in me of creating something new and challenging the achievements of yesterday. And I think that's also part of my journalistic background. I believe that every day when you go out there, you only have one page. Okay, you're leaving your office, or your office is dispatching you out there with one page. What story are you going to bring back? And don't mess it up. You only have that one page, and I think I live by that. And also just that, how do I call it? The training in journalism where you don't make room for errors. Now there's room for mistakes, and you can and you work on them. But just when errors are for me, that's not in my nature, and that's also from my journalistic training.
As we wrap up our interview this morning, what are your hopes for Namibia, especially for the Namibian child?
Yeah, traveling the world, I always look forward to coming back home. And what causes me to yearn for that is really the peace and stability and tranquility that our country offers. And it is my hope that we create the kind of leadership that will defend, build, and restore these attributes in certain sectors where improvement is required. And that is really how it touches the Namibian child, because they depend so much on the leadership of today. And my hope for the Namibian child is that they dream beyond their current circumstances. But parallel to that is that as the leadership, we meet them halfway. We meet them halfway with opportunities, career guidance, school enrichment programs, scholarships. And then coupled with that is a well-developed vocational training system that picks up every child. The current situation in Namibia is that there's a lot of children that are falling between the cracks. There are those that make it to varsity, and then there's those, how can we assist them? There must be a system that picks them up, such as vocational training and vocational jobs, so that we can reduce the unemployment that we currently face.
Thank you so much for making time to speak to us this morning, Mrs. Martins-Hausiku. And congratulations once again on your accolade, and continue being that great influence to the Namibian child.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show.